Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hamza Aziz, and today rule number EP 1770052, and my topic of my presentation is alcohol dependence. So first of all, I would like to mention here that what actually alcohol dependence is. Alcohol dependence is a psychiatric diagnosis in which an individual physically or psychologically dependent upon alcohol. For example, the person feels that his or her happiness and emotions is solely linked with the intake of that particular drug, of which he have been addicted by maybe by the use of prescriber doctor or by his own will. So the term dependent is applied to individuals who take part in habitual improper drug use, and this improper drug use leads to the addiction of that particular drug, which may produce some sort of symptoms and a condition which may be prove hazardous to the patient. There are certain negative physical symptoms which may cause harmful effect after the withdrawal. So there are several types of alcohol and drug dependency. For example, there are two types of alcohol or any drug dependency. The first one is physical dependency. In physical dependency, the person had have developed some sort of a physiological reliance on a drug. For example, a person usually feels uncomfortable without taking that particular drug. So he is about to take drug at the interval of at, at the hourly interval, or maybe this will extend up to days, but the person become totally dependent due to excessive intake of these drugs. And the example of these type of dependency is caused by opiates, tobacco, alcohol, and many other drugs. And the other type of dependency is psychological dependency. Psychological dependency means the person emotionally and mentally linked with that particular drug, and he or she thinks that his happiness will become by the intaking of that particular drug. The drug to which person get addicted may give us some sense of euphoria, pleasure, and comfort to the patient, and may help him to feel many folds motivated than its normal equilibrium condition. So in that case, a person psychologically become dependent of the drug he has been taking. So the example is cocaine, amphetamine are certain drugs which can cause serious psychological dependencies. So how can we screen alcohol dependency? There are certain tests by which we can able to diagnose or screen that the person is suffering from alcohol dependency. The first method is cage method. This is some sort of psycho physiological method. In cage method, the person, there are several questions uh, which is asked by a physician to the patient to diagnose that to what extent does the person become dependent of alcohol. And these questions are, for example, the first one is, have you ever felt, doctor asked to the patient these questions, that have you ever felt you should cut down on your drinking? Have other people annoyed you by criticizing your drinking? Have you ever felt guilty about drinking? Have you ever taken a drink in the morning to calm your nerves, to get rid of hangover? And when the person gives the positive of these four answers, so these answers given by patients can be a very helpful to determine the condition of the patient. The second method is RAPS 4 method, which is abbreviated as Rapid Alcohol Problems Screen. This RAPS is basically a combination of four alphabets, in which the first one is remorse, second one is amnesia, third one is perform, and the last is starter. In remorse, the patient is asked that during the last year, have he or she had a feeling of guilt or remorse after drinking? Amnesia is a, during the last year, has a friend or family member ever told him or her about the thing that he or she could not remember, which may be said or did when he or she were drinking? And performed, during the last year, have you failed to do what was normally expected? That this For example, sometimes the person is going to accomplish some sort of goal. He set some goal that, and make some sort of commitment to himself that he is going to achieve these types of goal in the particular period of time. So a physician asks that either he or she achieved that particular goal or not. And the last is starter. Do you In the starter, doctor asks that the patient get up in the morning, does he or she feel that the intake of drinking is very important to go on with the remaining day? So these type of questions will be very helpful for doctor to determine the addiction of the patient. uh, there are some sort of psychosocial and behavioral intervention used with alcohol use disorder. There are several psychological and behavioral intervention which may be used in the alcohol treatment. The first one is cognitive behavioral therapy. In this therapy, there is a belief that by identifying and monitor the maladaptive thinking pattern, for example, the person is filled with totally negativity, and the thing that he cannot be cope up without drinking that particular chemical or drug to which he is addicted. So to eliminate these type of negative feelings and to reduce the stress level in patient, there are certain type of therapies which is termed as cognitive behavioral therapy. And the other is motivational enhancement therapy. And motivational enhancement therapy, this is also somewhat similar to cognitive behavioral therapy, but in this motivational enhancement therapy, brief treatment is characterized by emphatic approach. For example, the physician gives to a patient a friendly atmosphere into which the patient feel more comfortable, and he become more open to the doctor. And by his this condition, doctor prescribe him or her certain schedule to which he should follow, and certain medication. And by this friendly atmosphere, uh, the rehab of patient is possible. There are also the physician also motivate to the patient and tell him or her about the pros and cons of the drug to which he is addicted. So by mentioning the pros and cons of that chemical, sometimes patient with a strong will can manage their alcohol dependency to some extent. The last is medical management. In medical management, brief 20 minutes intervention by a healthcare professional, nurse, or pharmacist focus on medication adherence, monitor alcohol use, assess side effect, and encourage 12-step meeting attendance, set goals, and educate. This is also similar to the previous one. In this, doctor aware patient about the medicines he or she should take in order to avoid the habit of continuous intake of alcohol. This treatment is usually intended to be an adjunct to physio. Sometimes psychosocial treatments are not enough to to treat patient with a uh, weak will. So there is a certain uh, inclusion of some drugs, for example, disulfiram, acamprosate, and naltrexone. These are some drugs which have been approved by FDA and may be frequently used in the treatment of alcohol dependency. Sertraline, 200 mg per day, selectively targeting late onset of alcoholism. Topiramate potentially mimics the action of alcohol without the reinforcement. It may be used to decrease the dependency of the patient. Ondansetron, which is also a 5-HT3 antagonist, also used twice a day in order to decrease the nominal side effect in the patient. Naltrexone, acamprosate, 3 gram, targeting positive and negative reinforcement. Naltrexone injection also increased adherence. Naltrexone and sertraline, these are combination, may also yield sometime a better abstinence rate. Both drug have gastrointestinal side effects. There are many other drugs which have gastrointestinal side effects, but we may give these type of drugs to the patient, considering the dependency and the extent of dependency of the patient he has been going through. So in last, I have included some case study for the management of alcohol dependency. In this case, Michael was a teacher teaching in high school history and aspired to become a head of history department. Due to certain reasons and eligibility criteria, he is not going to achieve the position he has been seeking. So due to this condition, he become totally depressed and filled with negative emotion, anger, depression, boredom, loneliness. So the duration and the span of drinking is increased many folds, and due to this alcohol dependence, and due to this condition, alcohol there may be a chance that a person become alcohol dependent. So Michael was filled with high level of negative emotions, sadness, hostility, anger, anxiety, which is considered with increased risk of alcohol dependency. So for treatment, we should abstain alcohol, but we should not abstain alcohol immediate, because by immediate abstaining alcohol, there may be some sort of withdrawal symptoms which may produce a hazardous effect on the patient's health. So we tolerate and reduce the span of and the frequency of taking alcohol. And there are some also psychosocial and behavioral therapy, for example, mentioned earlier, cognitive behavioral therapy, motivational enhancement therapy, medical management, which also plays a huge role in the management. Above mentioned treatment may also accompanied with several drugs, for example, like amprosate, naltrexone, which also plays effective role in the management of alcohol and alcohol dependency.